Hey, what's up guys? I have a standard OU battle. He's JoshLancaster for the Smokin' Wi-Fi Battle Finder. And this OU battle it kind of ended up getting pretty stally. I did promise some more stally videos in the future, and this is pretty much going to be the start of them. Not going to do it much, but I think it's good every once in a while to see a different playing style other than just the standard hyper offense that most people see on YouTube. So, I'm going to start out with my Politoed. This is not a very good matchup for Ferrothorn, so I'm going to go into my Celebi. Now, I know my Celebi kind of walls it, but I can't really do anything to prevent rocks, so I'm just going to U-turn. If he decides to switch for some reason, then that would be good too. So I U-turn out and switch to my Tentacruel, because my Tentacruel can also wall this Ferrothorn pretty well. So, as he's going for the not very effective Gyro Ball, he's probably going to go for the Leech Seed or the Stealth Rock or something like that. And I can pretty much Rapid Spin off. But I really want this Ferrothorn to get a burn or something on it, just because I need it to be worn down. It's a pretty big threat to the team because it pretty much walls everything on this team. Besides Keldeo, but Keldeo I'm pretty sure cannot one-hit KO it with a Sacred Sword. So I at least want it at a good half HP so I can take it out pretty safely. So he withdraws his Ferrothorn as I go for the Scald. I don't know why he switched Alakazam in on a Scald. He was probably predicting the Rapid Spin, but breaking a Sash is pretty big, so I don't know what he was thinking there. So I lose health to Leech Seed. He gains it. Not really too big of a deal because Alakazam is frail enough that it'll pretty much just get destroyed. So I'm predicting the Psychic. I go in the Sharpedo. He makes a very good play. Goes straight for the Focus Blast. One hit KOs my Sharpedo, and that made a pretty big difference, I guess. It may not have mattered too much. Sharpedo I don't think would have done all that much in this game anyway. So I'm gonna go for the Surf, take it out with my Scarfed Keldeo, and he's going to send in his Kyurem. His Kyurem is a huge threat to my team, just because it's a gigantic powerhouse. I really don't have any steel types to wall it. I didn't really think about this team. I kind of just put some stuff together that I thought would be interesting using. Now I believe I do have Jirachi on it, so it does wall things just a little bit better. But yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go for the Protect just to stall out the Outrage so it doesn't completely destroy my team. But obviously Politoed is getting ready to die here, because it cannot take an Outrage at all. It does like a good 95%, and it's ridiculous. So I'm going to send in my Keldeo. This is really the only thing I can do at this point, is just go for the Secret Sword. I know it's not going to kill, but I just want as much damage on that thing anyway. And luckily, it is in the range where I can take it out with Stealth Rocks. So he's going to kill my Keldeo, which sucks because those are really my only offensive pokes, and now they're both gone. Sharpedo and Keldeo were the offensive core, and I really don't have anything to take anything on really anymore. So I'm going to go for the Dragon Call. Kind of bluff that I'm faster, even though this is a defensive set and I will not be even close. It has like 255 speed, so it's not even in Kyurem's league. But I get to go for this Stealth Rock, which is ensuring me that the Kyurem is now not going to be able to live, and it's not a threat anymore, which is awesome, because that Kyurem would have just destroyed me. So he's going to go for the Leech Seed, because Chomp can't really touch Ferrothorn at all. I'm going to switch out and go into my Tentacruel. This is really where the stally parts begin. I sped it up a lot here because it's just it's pretty self-explanatory what I'm doing. I did get the burn on the Ferrothorn, which is awesome, because now I have a way to wear it down. I can wall it with Tentacruel however I want. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I also need something to help take out the Donphan, so I'm going to go and use Toxic Spites. So even if the Donphan spins them, then the Donphan will still be affected by Toxic, will still be toxic. So it can't really wall me or anything like that. Not that that's really a threat on a rain team, but it's helpful nonetheless. So he goes out in his Blissey, and the Toxic Spikes also came into play here, because now the Blissey can't really wall me effectively It does get Serene Grace, but every time it switches out, it's still gonna get Toxic again. So it's pretty much like it was always Toxic, which is pretty nice. So he's gonna go for the Wish. I kind of thought maybe he didn't know that Stealthrox went before Wish, and he was trying to revive Kirim, or maybe he thought this Infernape would live. The Scald, I don't know what he was doing here, but he just kind of switched an Infernape. It was obviously gonna die anyway, because Infernape's defense is not good at all. So yeah, it was pretty much gonna die. So I have Celebi out as he has Donphan in. Celebi pretty much walls Donphan very well, and I'm pretty sure he's going for the Earthquake, and I'm gonna he's gonna switch to Ferrothorn, and I'm gonna go for the obvious Giga Drain. But Ferrothorn can't do anything to Celebi either, but I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna end up either U-turning out, or that I'm just gonna Giga Drain more, just to try to stall that Ferrothorn out. But I do U-turn out, get a useless crit because Ferrothorn's kind of bulky. Ferrothorn can't really do anything to my team anymore. It's burned. I have Rapid Spin on Tentacruel. Celebi isn't affected by Leech Seed. Ferrothorn is not a threat anymore. So I'm just gonna wall it out until it dies. Just throw Scalds at it until it has enough damage to take it out with Burn, and hopefully that'll work. So Tentacruel is kind of doing its own thing, Leech Seeding and Rapid Spinning, all this stuff. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. So I'm gonna go out into my Celebi here. Just, I don't know why, but he switched in Kirim, maybe hoping that it would live Stealthrox, but I knew it wasn't. It was pretty obvious that it wasn't to me. So he sends in Splissy, which is awesome, because his Splissy gets Toxic, takes more damage, as I'm going to go out into my Garchomp. Now he goes for the Seismic Toss and gets the Rough Skin damage, which means that I can outspeed and take out the Splissy with an Earthquake or a Dragon Claw or whatever I choose to go for. So I'm pretty sure I choose to go for the Earthquake, just in case he brings out his Ferrothorn, which is awesome because now Blissey is dead, and it's pretty much just stall war of Donphan and Ferrothorn now. So Donphan is already Toxic, it's not going to last very long, so I'm going to send in my Celebi, because once again Celebi can wall it pretty well. So I'm pretty much going to go for the Giga Drain right here. It's going to be an easy, at least 2-hit KO. I'm not sure if this kills. Yeah, it didn't kill, so it's going to be an easy 2-hit KO, and my Celebi is pretty much back up to full. He goes for the Earthquake. It still doesn't do anything, not like it would change, but yep, it's pretty much just a stalling game from here. So he goes for the Ice Shard and all that stuff. Okay, so let's talk about like next videos. I haven't been uploading videos on schedule very well lately. Sorry about that. But I'm gonna try to fix it. I just haven't had enough time lately to spend like 30 minutes at a time uploading videos. Just things keep interrupting me, and then I just give up. But I am gonna try to be better at getting them on schedule in the future. So this is basically just the Stall War with Celebi. Sorry about that. I accidentally pressed the little annoying button for screensaver or whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna U-turn. Ferrothorn is now going to die from burn. So good game, Josh, and comment, like, and subscribe. See you guys next time.